Well, hello there. Thank you for checking out my video. First of all, you probably noticed the new intro and the new name. Yeah, I rebranded again. Long story. Well, not really long story. Didn't like the way the name rolled off the tongue. I like the way this name rolls off the tongue. Just sounds better. I think it's cooler. What do you think? Anyway, welcome. I know it's been a while, and I'm sorry. In the near future, there will be a video explaining my absence, but I don't want to get into that in this video. This video is just going to be a little tour and just an update to let you guys know that I am still alive. So, first off, this is my 1.18 server. You are more than welcome to join it. All you have to do, head over to Twitch, hit that follow button, sub to me here on YouTube, come over to Discord, and just hang out. That's all you gotta do. No money required. The only thing that's required is you be a decent human being. That's all. Don't be stupid. And you can join. It's that simple. Links will be below. Twitch is on the screen. Yep, that's all that needs to be said about that. I know what you're thinking. Why am I flying? Well, it's simple. I never studied law. That was a law of gravity joke. Yeah, it wasn't that funny either. Anyway, so while I'm up here floating in the abyss, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an overhead on the server. So this is just spawn. There's going to be some ding, 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 dings that are going to tell you what each little location is going to be. There you go. Nothing special. I'm not going to get too much into it, just because if you want to see it, join the server, pop into spawn, and have a look around. It's as simple as that. Alright, so the main reason for this video is, like I said, I just wanted to give you guys an update on what I've been doing on the server, and, you know, hopefully try to convince you to come join. Why is it always raining? Like, literally every 3 minutes it's raining. I don't understand it. Stupid rain. So with that pesky rain out of the way, we can go ahead and start the tour. So first off, you'll notice that there are a lot of bridges in this ravine. That's because I decided to make my base underground. Hello. Skeleton horses. I'm not going to aggro that because I don't want to right now. So these trees that were poorly made, they fell down, and they are going to be what everything is anchored off of. So there's, a little bit of story behind everything. Yeah, the trees look horrible. Me and trees don't get along too well. I'm going to redo them. Just give me a break, okay? Alright, so this is the main entrance to the base. We're going to take a walk down here, cross over one of the many bridges, and you'll be met with a couple different options. So you can go down here, go down that way, go down that way. You can cross over here. And this will lead you to where the bed area is. Across from the bed area is the nether portal, which I really like. Took me a little while to design this, but I think it turned out really well. So we come down to main area, and you're entered into this hallway. We take a right, and it's going to lead us to the main storage area. We'll go down this pathway, and there is Robalicious, and there is Bob hiding behind the grass. I didn't name these people, so don't ask. So this is the main storage area. So this is just, nothing fancy. Storage. All my belongings. Come back here. And I had to expand it because, lots of stuff in Minecraft. And then we go down there, and that's just basically overflow storage. So everything I got a ton of, like a lot of the blocks, are just in chests down there. So we come back up. We go across. We go down. We come over to here. Into the super smelter. Now, I have done a video about this style smelter in the past, I believe. So I'm not going to get into too much detail because it's the exact same one that I did a video on last time. So, but this is my super smelter. It is, I believe, 64 furnaces of each type. Alright, so Robert from the future here. I was going back and editing this video, and I kind of realized that I don't have a video for this type of super smelter, so yay me. I will probably upload a video about it here relatively shortly, so look for that in the coming future. Let's get back to the video. So we got a lot of options here. I love the blending that I did here. Not the best, but you gotta like your own builds, right? Alright, so once you leave the super smelter, we come through this unfinished pathway. Going across here, and this is going to be where my sheep farm is. It's not an automatic farm, it's just a manual farm. I do have plans behind each one of these to put one sheep with some hoppers and some chests and all that, and just make an automatic variant of it, just because. Some of this isn't finished yet, as you can see, like these walls aren't finished yet, that's not finished. It's a work in progress, and I don't play as much as I used to, for the same reasons that I haven't been putting out a lot of videos. But we'll get into that a little later. So, we come across the super smelter, come through this walkway, and we are met with this area here. I really like how this came out. So, obviously it's not done. All of these walls have to be done yet. But I gotta decide if I'm gonna dig any further down or not. So when I first created this ravine, or the ravine was already here, sorry. But when I first did this, it was 1.17. So that was, all of the deep slate that you see there was actually bedrock. So when we upgraded the server to 1.18, it changed all of that to deep slate. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna go further down yet or not. It just depends on how many more levels I make. So once I go figure out how far down it's going to go, that's when I'll worry about doing the walls. But I did this little section here, and I like the way it turned out. Like, I'm tooting my own horn here, I just really like the way it turned out. So we come over here, and this is the villager area. I have every trade. Not every villager is maxed, and not every villager was converted from a zombie, but some of them were. I got tired of converting them all. So, giant tree in the making. Gonna come all the way up. I haven't decided if it's gonna penetrate the top yet or not. There is actually another level of villagers up here. But I did this when I was doing the ceiling here, so I could put scaffolding on. So, still not done. The ceiling is done, but the walls aren't done yet, so I've got a lot of projects going on right now. This is overflow, and I'll explain where it comes from here in a couple seconds, but this is going to be the giant tree that's going to go all the way up to the top. I'm really liking how it's turning out so far. I like the dark wood with the oak wood. It just, I don't know, it just gives it that added pizzazz. We're not going to talk about the floating animals, because if I get rid of them, Anna will murder me. So we're not going to, condone murder. So this is one of the projects I have going. This is going to end up being my kelp farm and my bamboo farm. It's going to be hanging from the ceiling. It's going to look freaking awesome. A sorting system. Yep. It's going to be great. I got a lot to dig out yet. This took a very long time to construct. This took a very long time to dig out. This was not here. This was all solid. I dug this all out. So, yeah. Big farm. Produces a lot of drops for each item. Yeah. So, that pillar is going to get redone. That pillar is going to get redone. That pillar is going to get redone. All of this, the ceiling here, all of the walls, the floor is going to get dug out. I've got a lot to do and no time or energy, really, to do it. Alright, so each level has its own storage system here. And if you'll notice, I'm slap full, and that's where that storage system comes into play. Whenever it detects this chest is full, it turns off the hopper line, it locks it so it can't go into here, and it just goes all the way down there. So I also have a level for each of the other items, so this is going to be sugarcane, and I've got a decent amount of sugarcane. And we go up to the top here, and we see the cacti. Decent amount. And I empty these every so often, so. Originally, this came over here and went straight across, which explains this. It's going to go bye-bye, because I redid that. So, we got your pathway that's going to come over in here, and that's going to come into here. And like I said, this is going to be the not sugarcane, the bamboo and kelp farm, which we're going to work on a video. So, that's going to be interesting. I have got a design that I want to use, and I think it's going to be fun to build. So, the last thing that we're going to get to is going to be the Hall of Heads, which is down this spiral staircase, which, as you can see, is not finished yet. And this is where it's going to be. So I am in a creative world trying to design what this is going to look like. It's going to be a while. But once I get a design in, we're going to go ahead and make a video about it. So I'm almost there. I've got about half of it designed right now. So it's a work in progress, like everything else is. So yeah. That kind of concludes the server tour, and it's raining again. So, if you haven't figured it out, this is a long-term server. I don't plan on resetting this at all, for a little while at least. We'll see what 1.19 does to terrain generation, but I really don't see the need to reset the server all the time. It takes away from wanting to do those mega projects, you know. I don't know. I've always been a fan of just being able to take my time and enjoy my server. Hence why I even started the server to begin with. I was on a couple other servers that reset every time there was an update. One of them reset every 3 to 4 months, and it's just like, what, like, how? I'm not going to name names, because I'm still very active in those communities and I'm still friends with those people. So I'm not trying to put them down. It's their business. They run it how they want to do it. I like having long-term solutions. So if you're looking for long-term, something that you're not going to have to worry about getting reset, then this is definitely the server for you. So I hope you join, and I hope to see you. Like I said, all you got to do is just hang out with me in Discord, hang out with me in Twitch, as long as I determine that you're not an awful human being, I will welcome you on the server. I will whitelist you, and there's a lot of fun, goofy things about this server. Don't want to get into it because it's a long list, but if you're interested, like I said, Twitch link is going to pop up here in a second. Bam, there it is. Discord's in the bottom, in the description. Just come pop in, hang out. Alright, so that concludes the tour of the server and my base. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's been a while, and I'm going to do my best to stick to a semi-regular upload schedule. I don't want to promise anything because mentally I'm really not in a good state right now. Hopefully things start to improve here shortly. I do have COVID right now, so I apologize for the raspiness of my voice, but I am feeling the effects of that. So, with that being said, is that a creeper that just exploded? I swear that was just a creeper. But anyway, with that being said, I hope to see you on the server. Like I said, the only requirement that I have is you be a decent human being. That's it. No paywall, no special requirements. Just, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch. The link is going to appear here in a couple seconds. Bam, there it is. Just come over to Twitch and give me a follow. Say hey, hang out with me. Come over to Discord. Link will be in the description. Come hang out. Enjoy the community. I have an awesome community. I'm not very popular, but the people that I do have in my community, I'd die for. They're just amazing human beings. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for gamers that just like to be around fun people. So if that's you, come hang out. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.